Welcome to all. I am B. Janani from 2nd BComC, Department of Commerce, KCS Kasinadar College of Arts and Science. Introduction content from the paper Advanced Corporate Accounting. In this video, we are going to focus on liquidation of companies. Meaning of liquidation. Liquidation is the legal procedure by which a company comes to an end. The term liquidation means the process of law whereby the company is wound up to terminate its corporate life. When a company liquidation, then all its assets were realized and uncalled liabilities to be called up. Creditors' claims are to be settled, and if there is any surplus in hand, then it is to be distributed to the members called shareholders. Format of liquidator's final statement of accounts. Liquidator's statement of accounts is prepared by the liquidator of company at the time of winding up. Main duty of the liquidator is to collect the assets and realize them and then distributed the amount to right claimants. It is the statement of receipts and payment prepared in the form of accounts. Specimen of liquidator's final statement. This statement consists of receipts and payment. Format was very important in this chapter. You must know this first. Liquidator's final statement was prepared by liquidator of the company. Since what we have to do is, we have to remember this order of the statement. Under the receipt side, most liquid will come first. Cash is the most liquid. So cash in hand and cash at bank will come first. And then asset realized. Under that, plants and machinery, land and building, furniture, fixture, fitting, stock or work in progress. Debtors or book debts, bills receivable, investments will come under this. Okay, then secured creditors. For instance, we are going to realize the building which is worth of 5 lakhs and it have liability of 2 lakhs. So we have to pay back the liability and then only it is considered as surplus from the secured creditors. In another case, security realized is 5 lakh and liability is also 5 lakh. There is no surplus, it will be nil. And then finally, in the receipt side, uncalled share now called up. When all the call is not made, we can call at the time of liquidation because we need money to pay all the liability to creditors and lenders. Then move on to payment side. Legal charges must come first. Who is selling all the assets and make payment is liquidators. So we have to pay her remuneration first. He could not work for free. He have fixed remuneration and then he collect commission for the asset realized and the preferential creditors percentage was mentioned in the question. At the final stage only we know the unsecured creditors and then we have to calculate the percentage. We have to give priority to the liquidators. So expenses of liquidators must be settled. And then we move on to debenture holder and add the interest outstanding. Next, preferential creditors. It was mentioned in the question. And then unsecured creditors. It was in balancing figure. We have to find out this and then calculate the percentage of the unsecured creditors. And then preferential shareholder mentioned in the question and add preferential dividend outstanding. Equity shareholders are the final owners of the company. So they can get money at the final stage of the liquidation. Finally, we have to carry down the receipts, that is make total of receipts and deduct will all the payments we made. So the excess money will be transferred to unsecured creditors which is brought forward and then we must calculate the commission of liquidation for the unsecured creditors. Conclusion. With the available assets and the liability will be paid. The liquidators will allocate the amount in an order to pay at the time of liquidation or winding up of the company. Thank you all.